It's a Sunday and I needed to wash my hair, so my hair is marinated with what I would call a conditioning shampoo. So yeah, this was really what I planned on doing. But I think I clicked on something that showed that I can actually play a game while people are watching. So I've been using this app for a while, and I certainly hope that they have like the thick women aesthetics. Like that would make it very easy for me to design something for thick women. I've used quite a number of apps, and this one seems like where I have freedom to create something. So this is something I'd created earlier. Um, no, not this one. This one isn't. So this one is like, yeah, something I I created the last time I was on the app. Um, I designed the jackets, the see-through jackets, the um, the boots, though the summer boots. I would say I met that on the app. I don't know why the model is smiling at me. The bag, I designed the bag. Um, yes, I designed the bag. I designed the jacket, and yeah. So I think I designed something that you would wear to when you're trying to have a corporate look. At the same time, you're trying to have a um, shall we say casual, corporate casual, and it's sunny and all of that. So I'm delving into like how to combine do corporate in a sunny during summer, So there comes the jacket that is made of lace apparently, and then the belt, and then the camisole and everything. Of course, this might not work at a corporate, but it might work if you are going to work and maybe you can switch footwear or something for this one. Maybe you just have to come from work. I mean, it helps when you're going somewhere, right? You're going somewhere, you're trying to, where this right here is depicting the life of a social woman who has a life, like made sure that her life outside of her workplace doesn't suffer. And so she dresses socially, as socially as she can to work, right? Knowing where she's going after work, and then when she's done with work, she just changes a few things and she's off to where she's going. Now my fashion is mostly conservative, as it is. I mean, this skirt is a little too short for me, but hey, I just said let me just work with it, right? So yeah, I haven't collected my coins on this one. So apparently this is a date. Yeah, that's it at the top, the a date. Right, so yeah, you're going on a date and you're going from work. This is something you can just wear. The boots might not go to corporate apparently, but you can go with your normal shoes and maybe stockings. Because I think yeah, I think the model is wearing stockings. I wore stockings for the model, but in case the model is not wearing stockings, like that's something you can wear, especially when what you're wearing is short. Make sure you wear stockings that is acceptable to the company, something that goes well with your skin tone but has some decor on it. Maybe some with a hint of lace on the stockings. That would be great. It's unless somebody is really looking at your legs, they will not notice the design. So it's not just plain stuff that just covers your leg, but something that actually has some design on it. That one is very key, right? So stockings are your friends when you're wearing short clothing, right? I really will not understand those who are wearing long clothing already and then wearing stockings under that, unless it's cold, of course. So when you're wearing something short, make sure you wear stockings. I mean, it accentuates your legs and also gives it a decorative, like it adds, it's an accessory that just makes it look more fashionable. Then of course the bag. Um, I wanted a bag that was obviously corporate, but at the same time does not cramp the style of the wearer or the person who is carrying it. So it has gold tones in it. It has a bit of green in it. Then the jacket, of course, just so we're clear. I mean, the V-neck indicates that it is a corporate thing. The belt also accentuates that, So yeah, that right there just makes it corporate, but at the same time it's something you can wear to work. So you can just pack your boots with you to work, like, because if you're going on a date after work, you have to take one or two things with you, which is better than having to change the entire clothing. Like, you just dress for your date for work. Of course, if you want to pack an entire um clothing for that, you're free to. But for those who just don't like that they like to travel light, whether they are driving themselves or not, they just like to do light, right? Yeah, this is something you want to do, where you would dress for where you're going after work while also dressing for work, which is like two in one. So I'm just going to show us some other things that I designed. So this one is cocktail. um I'm sorry, my extra thick ladies. You know um, i would I would talk to you guys about what to wear. But while we're looking at some of the designs that I've created, let me see. When it comes to fashion is perception, right? If you check the description, I wrote that there. Fashion is perception, right? Am I still live? I don't even know what is really going on here. Like, I hope I'm not just talking to myself. Um, so yeah. What was I saying? Fashion is perception. It's who you are. Basically, that's just the basic definition of fashion, who you are. So, if I were you, I would dress who I am. Who do you think you are as a person? What kind of personality do you like? What are the things that you like about yourself? There must be something you like about yourself. What is that thing? And then dress it up, like dress like that. And when you're a thick woman, you don't have to. Of course, the conversation is that when you're thick, you wear darker colors. That is if your figure eight is not exactly where is not as eightish as you you would like it to be, and you want to accentuate something. So for instance, if you have more busts than you have hips, for instance, then yes, obviously you wear something a bit darker, but it doesn't have to be black. You understand? It doesn't have to be black. It can be any other color in a shade. It can be dark green, it can be navy blue, it can be even dark pink, like very deep pink. It can be red, but not bright red. Maybe something burgundy. You can go for what's it called now, teal, for example. Like, you can go for bright colors even when you're trying to balance your figure properly. You can go for the bright colors. Like, for instance, if you go for teal, for example, maybe light blue or something, or maybe sky blue, maybe yellow or something like that. You can decide to wear gold as your skirt, right? You can decide to wear gold, like gold, metallic colors, as a matter of fact, especially gold, that is bright and all. is really like your best friend as a either gold or what's it called now? There's this beige. Yeah, gold, beige. Those are colors that you must have. They are must have as far as skirts go. Must haves as far as skirts go. And then, of course, wearing a one piece might not exactly be the right thing to do when you are an extra thick person. So, because it allows you variation, because if you're just wearing dresses, yeah, that's nice as well. And if you're going to be wearing dresses, of course, it has to have a bit of drapery in it. But if you're doing corporate, obviously, make sure that you go for the beach skirts, and then you can now wear the bright colors at the top of your clothing. You can now wear the bright colors. You can wear anyone that you like, but just make sure that it goes well with your skin tone. Like, wear who you are, but wear it well in a way that makes you look as amazing as you are. Because there are some things you would wear that will shut down the lights of your personality. Like, you wear it and it's like you just turn off the switch. And then there are some things you wear and it like turns on the switch. So what is that thing? What is that color that turns on the switch of your figure, that turns on the switch, that switches on the light of your skin color? You understand? Irrespective of the shade or the hue of your skin, there are the colors that light bulb your skin color and light bulbs your personality, light bulbs your figure. And it might not light bulb someone else. It might just be the switch off of someone else's hue or tone. So yeah, these are the things. So yeah, this one is supposed to be like cocktail. I just put it there. I don't know whether it works as cocktail. And why does he have two hands? God have mercy upon us. But I was just delving into socks. I designed the dress. By the grace of God, I designed the shoes. No, I did not. I made the shoes on the game. I designed the socks as well. Socks doesn't have to be boring. Like, yeah, I know that the thinking of us when it comes to socks, and for thick girls, please, socks are your best friends too. Like this, see, this is an example of a socks right here. Like, don't you think it's pretty? Like, I know that when we think of socks, what we think about is what we were wearing when we were in primary school, kindergarten, and maybe secondary school. But hey, socks is anything you wear on your feet. It could be come in any design, it could come in any. So this right here was something I designed on my own, and it's beautiful. Like, imagine you as a thick woman wearing this with your, and then you're wearing shoes with it, and then you're wearing a fantastic dress with it. I think this, I do, although the model here is thin, but these clothing, as I see it, would go well, fantastic, with a thick, extra thick woman, with a plus size woman. She will wear this, and she will wear this well. Of course, you can wear fishnet stockings if you may, and then make sure that the shoes are, of course, they match. They don't have to be the exact same color. I think that's where some people get it wrong. Like, they wear stockings and then they will now wear the exact same color of the stockings as the shoes. Like, please stop running away from colors, right? Run towards the colors and embrace them colors. Okay, if you're going to do something black, make sure it's minimal. Like, make sure the black is the accessory, not the entire thing. Okay, so that's just that one there. Yeah, this one is nice as well. I'm just showing you some of the things. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was a bit, I don't know where I was here. All right, so this is a beach clothing. So what did I have in corporate business? I know. I'm somebody. Look, I don't run away from colors, and I see women being at that level where they can wear what they want to business meetings. Like, you don't want to go there looking like you're on budget, right? Like, of course, you don't want to look flamboyant, but at the same time, you don't want to look like, you want to look amazing, you want to look fantastic, right? So this right here, I think, does it. It's not distracting because the colors match the tone, the skin tone of the model, right? When you're going on business, of course, you are introducing yourself also in the way you dress. Someone said something someone said something once that, you dressing up yourself is not just respect for yourself alone, but also respect for the people that you work with, so yeah. Okay, I'm still live here. Hi everyone. So this right here was what I put in business. This one is for summer, outdoors. Wow, wow, wow. Honestly, that's a serious wow, wow, wow. I don't even know what was up with that one. Oh yeah, Dina. I don't know, if you're a cowgirl, this might work. If you're somebody who likes boots and all, this might also work. Yes. But this is like me trying to bring, because the dress, I designed the dress. The boots, I did not design the boots. The cape, the cape, is that a cape, I will call it, or a backside. In fact, I don't even know what name to call it, but it's like a trail, a cape, but not from the shoulder, but from the waist. That's how I saw it on this particular app. And I kind of like the apps, fashion apps that has clothes on it, yes, but they give me patterns to work with. They give me colors to work with. So I have freedom of creative expression. I love that. I totally love that. And so I designed the dress. It was meant to be corporate, right? But of course, I decided that as a 2 in 1, 3 in 1 kind of girl, I'm sure there are many girls out there, women. I know, but we women, we like to call ourselves girls sometimes. So yeah, what was I saying? So it's me trying to combine, like, okay, so I'm going for dinner after work. So you now decide to wear something that has a bit more character. But of course, you're not going to wear the boots to work unless you work in a casual environment that is not a stickler for a particular kind of image. And then, of course, that long back end stuff there is just something you add to it. It might not be your thing. You might not go for the exact color, but these are things that, it reduces what you pack in your bag to change into when you're going to work. I'm loving these jackets. Okay, I'm totally. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. So this wedding, now this is inspired by Secret of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, this is inspired by Secret of the Three Kingdoms, and some of the beautiful off shoulder, if you may, off shoulder V neck that you see some that is worn sometimes by the people of the Han Dynasty in the movies. It's not common because, of course, it's about covering up yourself. But then some women who probably are from the household where they can do whatever it is they like, they try to be a bit more, add more character to themselves. So they wear off shoulder, V neck off shoulder, instead of the V neck that gets to the neck here. So this was inspired by some of the things I've seen in those stories. And of course, at weddings, how we do weddings is that you dress your best. You don't want to come there looking, you want to come there, like they said, dressing up. It's not just respect for yourself, it's also respect for the people around you, the people you work with. So going to a wedding, you got to look the best that you can as well. So okay, Right, birthdays. Yeah. So this one was what I just, when I design something and I'm trying to like get pictures of it, you have to put it with any of the themes there, any of the theme. So I thought this one would look great as a birthday outfit, like, so it might not be your thing. Well, I designed the boots. I just totally love the boots. Like, yeah, boots doesn't have to be boring, doesn't have to be black. Must it be black? No. Maybe because I don't really like black. No, I don't like black. All right. I don't like black. So, and I noticed that when it comes to boots, is black. Sometimes you might see brown boots. And oh, boots is your friend. As extra thick women hear me. I know you're seeing skinny girls, skinny. Look, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't design the app. I didn't. I would try and look for an app that has like thick models. Okay, how does that sound? I'll try to find those. But for now, this is what I got. So, and I'm just trying to show you into what I have done on this particular game, if you can call it that. But yeah, it's a fashion design game, and I love that. I like games that are aligned to my interests, and I love fashion. So here we are. Yay. I can't believe I'm able to do this. This is nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so the boots for me is just it. I love colors. I love designs. I love expression in yourself. And this boots right here, boots for thick women, get in here. Boots are your friends, whether summer boots, whether socks, whether, and please, I have like something I curated. I have some curated stuff on that I created on Pinterest, and I've posted it here. So check them as shots, right? They are shots like 14 seconds, about 14-12 seconds thereabout. But I have them on on my YouTube channel, so you can check them out and see different types. And I also featured socks. I think I featured boots too in some of the shots as well. So just go through them, you would see them there. So I designed these boots. I'm loving it. I'm totally loving it. Like, boots doesn't have to be just black. So if you're a thick woman, you're an extra you're a plus size woman, boots are your friends. Okay, boots just that, like, I think boots looks best on the thicker the woman, the better boots looks on her, especially when she's wearing a dress. Like when you're wearing a dress that the hem isn't even like this. Of course, not the skirt doesn't have to be extremely this short. Okay, if you're wearing a dress that the hem is not even, and then you're wearing boots under it, be it strappy, whether thick boots like this or strappy sandals that goes round your legs, or summer boots, if you may. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, this is supposed to be picnic. I don't know who wears boots to picnic, but don't mind me. Yeah. All right. Gym. Yeah. I mean, if you're, yeah, you know what? You don't necessarily have to wear this to the gym, but why not? Yeah, why not? Right? Why not? And nightclub, honestly. I don't do nightclubs, so yeah. I don't like I said, I had to put the design somewhere so I can take the pictures and save it. So that is that about that for now, I guess. So I'm trying to get back to the page. So Vikings. Okay, yesterday was Vikings. Today is music. Oh dear. I'm not in the mood to design anything right now, because when I'm doing something, my everything, I'm just invested in it. Like sometimes I'm playing a game, I'm exhausted. So right now I'm not doing that, please. um so yeah, maybe I should try to do something dress up here. I'll do. Yeah, I'm trying to find the model. Yeah, because she has the hair that I'm familiar with. All right, so let me see, what are we going to dress you in right now? Honestly, I think I want to go with a dress today. Hello, are you going to show up or something? Right, that's actually blue. Okay, so we now remove the, my god, this is stunning. You can't tell me anything, this is stunning. Oh man, like, what do you think? This right here is just stunning. I love it. Like, uh those things, sometimes is a hit, sometimes is a miss. This one is a hit for me. Okay. Um so we now pick the shoes. I swear, but nah, it doesn't match. So this is where you think, is it sandals that work best or shoes? But I think shoes work the best. And maybe a shoe that looks off white instead of off yellow might be best in this situation. Yeah. So we're done. Like, for me, the work is in the clothing. Like, once you work well on the clothing or shoes, I think it's just perfect. So, well, that will be it. Do not take my designs, please. Muchas gracias. Okay, so right, where were we? So that is like my favorite game that I have here. I used to have one particular game. That game was what was the game now? Ultimate Tennis, Ultimate like lawn, and my God, it was kind of addictive. It was kind of addictive, so I kind of just stopped that one. Yeah. So for girls and women in corporate, don't run away from colors. Just pick the ones that light you up. Okay. That light you up the way you are, the best of your features, because you really have really good features. But um, yeah, all features, like it's very interesting how one color would highlight one feature and another color would highlight a different kind of feature in you, right? So sometimes it is, you can't expect every part of you to just shall we say, to just all light up at the same time. Like, do you switch on all the lights in your house at the same time? You get what I'm saying? Exactly. So there are some, it depends on the occasion. Like, there are some aspects of you that you just light up. But I think the one part of yourself that needs to light up all the time, irrespective of your hue, okay? Irrespective of how, or your hue or your tone, is your skin. Very important. Your skin and your figure. Okay? Those are just important. And you don't have to wear something that clings to your figure. Understand? Especially, you don't have to wear that. Something that skims it is just perfect. So That's as much as I can do for today. Thank you for everyone who joined in. And for those of you who are going to watch this after he's posted, well, thank you. And I'll see you next week or later this week, maybe next week. All right. I'm wishing you a fantastic day at work tomorrow. And of course, if you're going to be doing black or dark colors, like make sure you have like gold. Take for instance, if you're going to be wearing black, for example, make sure you have like colored accessories. Like you have colored accessories that work well with your skin. Very key. Belts are one of those. Your shoes are one of those, especially if what you're wearing is plain. It has no patterns on it. It's just plain color. Then you have freedom of what I call colors at that point in time. Like if you're wearing plain black, you can wear almost any color of belts, of shoes, of bags with it. Like it's like a plain canvas and you're just throwing in color on it, you know, and any other color too as well. Like that help you to just color block a lot. So you want to, one safe thing you want to do with colors is that the colors have to be plain. You understand? No matter the color, they have to be plain. Yeah, so that you can walk in other colors with it, like the way you can wear a green dress and then you can wear put on a green shoe, right? Or you carry a green bag, wear a green belt, something like, no, wear a green dress rather, and then add yellow and accessorize with yellow, maybe yellow belt, yellow shoes. You can even accessorize with pink. Yeah, shoes are pink, your bag is pink, your belt is like, you have freedom to pick colors. It's just you being creative with it. So yeah, take care and see you later. How do you sign out? Like